The story is that Scotland's devolved income taxes, which are set at a higher rate for the very rich than they are in England, were projected to raise at least 1.7 billion more than if rates were the same as the UK, but they are likely to raise only about 600 million more. There's likely to be a political fight now, particularly from the right, about how all of this is because the rich are being taxed too much or because the Scottish Government is mismanaging the economy and causing an economic slump. The truth is that the Scottish Government is being punished by the fiscal framework that determines the devolved budget. One of the aspects of that framework is that if Scotland's GDP growth is slower than the UK's, then the block grant of funding from the UK Government is cut. This is said to encourage the Scottish Government to do more with the powers of devolution to boost growth and therefore reap the rewards. The fatal flaw in that logic, though, is that the UK is one of the most regionally unequal nations in the developed world. Whilst most capital cities concentrate wealth and power, few do so to the degree that London does in the UK. Apart from London and the southeast of England, virtually no region of the UK is able to sustain above average economic growth, including Scotland. The kicker is that 2 years ago, the Scottish Government willingly signed up to this deal. Commonweal warned them not to and warned them that if they did what they did, this would happen. They promised a transparent process of negotiating the fiscal framework, but ended up signing the deal behind closed doors. This is the real problem behind the government's budget problems. The UK is a country that sucks all of its wealth into London and punishes everyone else for that privilege. And the Scottish Government needs to admit that they've signed a deal that makes this even worse for us up here. And then we need to have that open and transparent discussion that they promised about how to fix it.